Kartra is a powerful all-in-one sales and marketing tool that runs the entire back end of my business. It is so convenient to have everything all in one place. So I'm really excited to show you how you can get started with this tool today as well. If you are a coach, a course creator, or a membership site owner, you are going to absolutely love this tool. It's going to allow you to sell your products, build your email list, create an affiliate program, host your online courses, and so much more. If you're new here, hi, I'm Louise. I've been using Kartra for many years now, so I have a lot of tips and tricks to share with you. So make sure that you grab my free Kartra roadmap. I'll leave a link to that in the description below. And I also have a link for you to get 30 days of Kartra for just $1. So there's so much you can do with Kartra. I'm not going to be able to cover it all in one video, but today I'm going to show you how to set up your products for sale, how to email your list, how to use the page builder so you can create sales pages and landing pages, and I'm going to show you how to set up courses or memberships. All right, let's dive in. So once you click my link in the description below, which is my affiliate link, thank you so much for using it. Once you click that, it's going to open up this page. So you can start with a $1 30-day trial for any of the plans. Now, the main difference is going to be dependent on how big your email list is. So if you are coming in from another tool and you already have like 10,000 people on your email list, for example, then you're going to want to go with the silver plans. So pay attention to that. If you are just getting started though, the starter plan is fantastic. So I'm just going to click start my trial. And I'm just going to fill in my billing info and pay that $1. Okay, so once you've signed up, you're just going to enter in your email address and password, agree with the terms. Okay, and I would just click no thanks. I'm ready to go to the dashboard. So this is what the back end of Kartra looks like. Now, they do have a lot of pre-made campaigns. So that's what it was prompting you for. So if you go over here to campaigns and then available campaigns, you will see all these different basically funnels that are already created for you. This can just be confusing to start with, so I'm just going to walk you through from scratch how we do things. So first things first, let's go through how to set up a product for sale. So you're going to go into integrations and you're going to want to set up Stripe or PayPal or both. I personally do both. If those platforms are not available in your country, you'll see that there are also other payment processors that you can use, okay? But you have to have some form of payment processor in the back end. These are very easy to connect though. Okay, so once you've done that, you're gonna go over to products and then click new product. And you'll see that with Kartra, you have the option to do main products, upsells, or downsells. Really, guys, the capability is so strong. You can do pretty much everything that you've seen in YouTube videos about marketing, you can do within Kartra, but I'm going to keep it simple right now. So let's do main product and let's pretend that we're selling an online course. I'm going to call this online course, hit next. And then you just need to fill in the information. So this is my online course, type in my description. Let's pretend this is a Kartra course. Okay. Great. And then you can also change the image here. So you'd go here and I would upload a square image of your logo and that will look great. So something like that. Okay, hit the check mark, confirm. Now there are gonna be a lot of settings. I'm just gonna show you exactly how I would do this, how I would set it up. For example, yes, you can list in the Kartra marketplace, but I just keep mine private and promote myself. Okay, so I'm going to hit save. Then once you integrate these, you're simply going to choose your account from the drop down here. Okay, so if you connect PayPal and Stripe, you'll have PayPal here. And then to connect these, you're just going to select them from the drop down menu. Okay, since we haven't done that, we're just going to click configure later, click save and next. Okay, now here is where you're going to set up the pricing for your product. So let's say we're doing $997. So I would just do one payment of $997, and then you're going to type in $997 here. Okay, looks good. Hit save. Now, as you can see along the side here, you can add as many different payment plans as you want. So I could click on the plus sign here and I could choose to do a payment plan instead. So that would be installments, and I could do something like 3 monthly payments of Okay, I can't do quick math, so let's just say 400. 3 installments, and you can choose when those installments rebill. So I would choose monthly there and then hit save. Okay, next is shipping costs, but because this is a digital product, you do not need to worry about that. Sales tax, speak to your accountant, obviously, for what you need to set up there. And then you can decide what your refund policy is. As you can see, you have a few options there. So let's just say we're doing no refund, hit save. And next we have pages. So what you can do for this is you can just click configure later, and then we'll go ahead and create this after. So I'm going to configure this after and configure our thank you page. And what's good is it's going to be red here. Okay. So it's going to alert you to everything that you need to go back and fill out. Now by default, they are going to generate a checkout page for you. So what you can do is you can just come down here and you can choose which look you like the best. For the most part though, I'm creating a custom sales page, which I'll show you how to do, but it's definitely convenient that it will generate a page like that. Okay, so as I said, I'm going to skip over a few things that you don't even need to customize or change. For the address, I don't actually ask for the full address. I don't really need that. I just do city and postal code and country and state. Okay, great. Then you can leave all of this. If you want your customers to have to agree to terms before they purchase, then you can absolutely do that here. Okay, so you have yes, require them to agree, and then you can fill in your terms and exactly what those are. You can paste those in there. Then we have post sale. So this is where you are going to add people to the correct list and tag. Okay, so you'd go change here, and then you would go ahead and create a new list for people that have purchased your course. So for example, online course student. So that once they purchase this, they are added to the correct list. Okay, so you can add them to the list and you can also tag them. Then from here, this is how we will grant them access to your product. Now, you can sell anything with Kartra, okay? You can sell online courses, memberships, your one-on-one coaching, an ebook. You can do any of those things, right? So if it's a course or membership, you're going to use this one here. If it's a downloadable file, you can use this one here. Or sometimes there's not actually going to be a page you need to give them right away. And so you can turn that off. Okay, great. So we're going to hit save. You also have the option for advanced automations, but I'm going to hit save and next for now. Now, what's very cool is that you can have a full affiliate program through Kartra. That means any happy student of yours or any industry partner that you have can get on board and promote your product and receive a commission for doing so. So that is what this would be. Okay, but for now, we're just going to hit save and next. So obviously there are a few more steps that you need to complete in order for that to be done, but that is how you set up any product for sale. Next, I want to show you communication. So if you go into communications and then communications up here, you'll see we have broadcasts, sequences, and automations. So if you just want to send a general newsletter style email, you'll do so from the broadcast tab. If you want to set up an automated email sequence, so whether that's a welcome sequence for any of your new students or a sales funnel, you'll use sequences here. And automations is a way of you linking things together. So it's really quite powerful. Let's go into broadcast though, so I can show you what it's like to use their email builder. So I'm going to click the plus sign to create a new broadcast. Okay, I'm going to hit create, send by email. Now, for your emails to work, you do want to integrate in a professional email address. So by professional, I mean it's not your Gmail account. You want something like your name at yourdomain.com, okay? And you will connect that under integrations. Really nice and simple though. So once you do that, this is what it will look like. You can see my name and then you can see my professional email here, okay? So I'm going to hit save it next. Perfect. And then I'm going to choose my recipients. Now, obviously right now, we don't have anyone on our list. What's very important is that you don't just email any lead in Kartra. Kartra will store your leads even if they have unsubscribed, okay? So just make sure that you are always emailing someone that is in fact subscribed to one of your lists. So we're going to have to add a lead just so that they'll let us do an example. So I've added that one person. Now we can continue on. And then you'll see that you can send either a single email or you can split test, which is really cool. So that's going to allow you to test 2 different designs. You can also do this for different pages, for different subject lines. There's a lot of different ways you can use that. But for now, I'm just going to go single email. Now you'll see there's a very simple email builder by default, but if you switch this over here to rich HTML, then it's going to unlock all these different blocks. And so basically, this is just drag and drop, and you can create a really nice looking email. So for example, I could go over here, I could add in an image, then I could add in a button. So as you can see, it's very easy to actually construct the email itself. Okay, I'm going to drag in some text underneath that, and then I just click on it, and then I customize my text. And as you can see, this little edit bar comes across the top actually, so I can change a lot there as well. I can change the font size, the color, everything there. So on top of that, you'll actually see fold templates up top here, and you can just drag in email templates and customize those. And each thing is generally very easy to customize. For example, with the button, we're going to hover over it, then click on the pencil icon, go over here, and change our background color to whatever we want it to be. Okay, and you can create a palette and you can store all of your brand colors, so you don't need to manually choose that each time. Okay, so I'm going to enter in my subject line here. I can add preview text if I want. I can change what the background color of this canvas area is, right? So if I wanted that to have a bit more color to it, I can certainly do that. Okay, cool. Then you can come down here and you can send a test email to yourself just to see what it will look like. Okay, so that's a good best practice to test that. Okay, and one quick bonus tip. You know how you can customize emails with your subscriber's first name? All you have to do is go over to text, drag in a text block, then you're going to go up here to dynamic variables, copy this line here, go in here, type in hi, and paste that in. So now that you have that in place, that is going to automatically populate with your email subscriber's first name. Okay, cool. So that's pretty much how you would set up an email. You're going to click save and next again, and then you can either send it now, schedule it for later, or simply save it as a draft. So that same email builder is exactly how you would customize each email in your sales funnel as well. Also, I want to mention, don't worry if you have already built your email list on another platform, you can import that into Kartra, okay? So you would just click on the plus sign here, import a batch of leads, and then you can upload a CSV file here of all of your subscribers. That is easy to get from any email marketing platform. You're able to export your list, and that will export as a CSV. The only thing to keep in mind here is it does have to be approved by Kartra, so just give yourself time to get all of those emails in. Okay, now let's go over to the page builder. So you're going to click pages, and then to create a new page, click on the plus sign. Okay, and you will see all these different templates here for you to choose from. So this can be a really great place to start. And as you can see, we have squeeze pages, otherwise known as a landing page. So this is what you would use anytime you want to build your email list. So you have a free PDF, a free training, free challenge, anything like that. You're going to use a squeeze page. So I would say that's really common. And then you'll also want to use a sales page. Okay, so the sales page, this is what you'll use to actually sell your full product. So you can go over to these and you can click preview, open it up, and see what it looks like. Okay, now important to know that you can get your page to look however you want. It's super customizable in Kartra. Any one of my sales pages has been created in Kartra. So let me show you those. So this one here was built in Kartra. So is this one and this one here. So these templates are just a starting point. Every single thing about it, the colors, the photos, the graphics, everything can be customized. So let's say that you like this page here. You're just going to click select, give this a name. And when you're doing this for real, make sure to organize all your pages. All right, so this is what the page builder looks like in Kartra. The first thing you want to do is go up here and turn on autosave. Okay, awesome. So then you won't lose anything. Now, with all of the elements, you're mostly just going to hover over it, and then you'll see these different icons come across the top that allow you to customize this. So whenever it's text, you want to click on the T, and then you can simply highlight it and add in your text instead, okay? If you ever find that with text, it's not actually a text block, it might just be an image, which is what this one is in that case. You can simply click on the pencil icon and upload your own image, okay? What we're doing for the most part is we're using Kartra's page builder and doing as much as we can in there. But if we ever have something a bit more fancy, then we are designing that in Canva, the free graphic design tool that is amazing. We're designing it there and then uploading it into Kartra and displaying it on our pages. So if it's ever something like that, you can replace it or you can hover over it and click on the X to delete it. Okay, so any of these, I'm just going to double click and then add in my text. Okay, awesome. Now what's cool about Kartra is it's all drag and drop, right? So I can go over here to this icon and I can move everything around, okay? So you'll see all these different orange lines. That's showing you where you could drop that text. So I can simply come over here and I can move it down there, okay? Now obviously follow their template for the most part. Their template is going to be great, but yeah, just so you know, it is all drag and drop. Okay, awesome. Now, this button, right now it is very close to this text here. If you want to change that, hover over the button, click on the pencil icon, and you'll see margin. All you have to do is increase this, then scroll down, hit apply, and that's going to create that more of a gap, okay? But even as we look at the button here, you'll see just how many options you have for customizing. That's what I mean by pages are super customizable, right? I can change the color, I can change the type, whether the buttons are rounded or not, whether there's a shadow, right? There's a lot. Then just always look across the top here. This is how you would change the text, what the button actually says, and link over here. That is how you would control where it links to. And what's cool about Kartra is everything is interconnected, right? So I could then pop up a product checkout that we've created, right? That is how you then turn this into a sales page. Okay, cool. Now for any background details, if you come over here, you'll see a blue gear icon. Click that, then click edit. And then that is how we control the background. Now, right now this has a background color, but if you click background, it also has an image. So you could go ahead, click edit, and you could replace this with your own image. So you can upload your own here. You can also go up here to royalty-free images. You'll see all these different images that you can use or search from. So let's try laptop and see what comes up. Okay, cool. So all these different images that we can choose. So I'm going to choose this one, click add, and that's going to upload to the background of this page. Then I just need to hit the check mark and hit confirm and apply. Okay, so in Kartra, just remember, like they do make you confirm and then apply it. I think in the future they could maybe eliminate some steps like that, but you'll get used to it. It's totally fine. Okay, so background color right now is this dark black, right? If I want to increase the transparency, I can by dragging this over. Okay, and at any point to undo what you've done, just go up here, undo, and change it back. Okay, cool. So then you're gonna scroll down. Again, these are just text blocks. Awesome, so that's a text block. You know how to customize that. This is an image block. So you could go into Canva, create your own double image like this, or you can simply, just choose one of their free images again. This is gonna be such an odd page. Whenever I'm demoing how to create pages, it always ends up with the strangest look. But I just want to show you the function. Okay, cool. So that's what that looks like. At any point, remember to change the background, go over here to the gear, click edit, and you could change the background color to whatever you want. So let's do like a lighter blue or something. Okay, cool. So that is using the template itself, right? And as you can see, literally every element, I can hover over it, click on the pencil icon, and customize it in some way. This definitely takes some getting used to for sure, but once you are used to it, you realize, okay, I can make this page look however I want, and that is really a nice feeling. So that is customizing the template, but also at any point you can build your page from scratch. You can insert in new sections. To do that, you'd go over here to the left where it says sections, okay? And you'll see if we go to hero sections, for example, all these different pre-built sections that we can just take and drag over here. So let's say this one, let's say I want to add it right here. I'm just going to drag it in. That will insert. And then I go ahead and customize that section. Okay, so you can build it that way. You can also, if we go to components, that is how you are able to just add very small individual pieces, like adding one button or adding one image. So you really can customize everything about this page. Then if you want to see what it looks like on mobile, come up here and click mobile, and you'll be able to see that. It should honestly be pretty much ready to go as is. Okay, so that is just a basic overview of how to use the page builder. Then once you're done, you're going to come up here and you're going to hit publish live. Click get the page link, copy this, open it in a new window to then view your page. So this is going to be how you create any page that you need in your business, from a landing page, sales page, thank you page, or just a general info page. Now let's go into the membership builder. So this is what you would use to host the content for your online course, membership, or even group program. So you're going to click on the plus sign, put in the title of your membership. Okay, great. So you will need to link this to your sales page and upload a custom logo here. So I'm going to hit save. I'm going to set this as password protected because this is going to be a paid product. Hit save and next, and then launch the builder. So just like the rest of Kartra, this is all drag and drop as well. And this is how you are going to build out your whole course. So this is where people will log in and view all of your videos. So first things first, you're going to go up here, top right, click on the pencil icon. And this is where you would upload your logo. Then to change the color of this area, you can change the header and accent color. So you can change that to whatever you want. Again, you'll add in your whole palette, so you'll have your colors easily accessible. So I'm going to go ahead and add in my brand yellow that I love. Okay, cool. Now you're going to come up here to this section, click on the pencil icon, and here's where you will add your different modules or sections. So I can click add category. And then I'm going to click the pencil icon and put in, let's say, module 1. And then I'm going to do that again. I'm going to add another category, this time for module 2. Okay, and you would continue this process. So I'm going to hit save, and now you will see that those are across the top here. So if we click on module 1, then we need to add the individual lessons, right? So for that, you're going to go over here to the right, and you'll see this pencil icon for new post. You're going to take that and you're just going to drag it in. Okay, so this is how we would construct lesson 1. And you'll see all these different icons that you can choose from. I like to do it where I use this if it's a video, this if it's a written lesson, and this if it's audio. Okay, let's pretend this is a video lesson. Going to hit save. Perfect. And then for the actual lesson itself, again, go over here to the left, scroll down, and you'll see post contents. And again, so customizable, right? And all drag and drop. So let's say I want to add a headline. I'm going to drag that over here. Perfect. Let's say I want to add text. I'm going to do that right here. Let's say I want to add a button. I'm dragging it in. Okay. And then of course I can change the color. Okay. There's things like highlight boxes that you can add in. So I'll often use this as like our lesson overview section. Okay, like how great does that look, right? Unlike other platforms out there that are really restrictive and only let you have one section for the download, for example, with Kartra, you can move it all around. So I can take this button and I can move it up top here. I can rearrange all of this material. It's really nice and easy. Okay, so you have all of this different content that you can add in. This is exactly how you would add in your actual video lesson, and you can either upload directly to Kartra or you can embed from YouTube, Wistia, or Vimeo. Okay, awesome. So obviously you're going to go ahead and you're going to build out all of your lessons. What I would actually do is I would create a set structure for your lessons, right? Let's say that all of your lessons are going to follow this design. I would do that, and then I would come over here and I would clone it, right? So then we can just change this to lesson 2, hit save, and now we have lesson 2. Perfect. Okay, let's go back to home for a second. So in your home section, you are going to want to add a little welcome note for all of your new students. And you can also build out a sidebar. So in your sidebar, you can put things like your info, like who you are, right? So I can have something like this. Display me. I could also include links for my social media as well. So obviously there's a lot more that you can do with that, and you can change the positioning of that. So that is the basics of how you build out all of your lessons. Then you have a few options in terms of how this looks. So if you click this blue button top right, and then you click preview, you'll see that you have 3 different designs to choose from. So right now we are on this first one. So if I click save and preview, you can see what that looks like, and that looks great. Okay. Or you can use the second one here, okay, which is a bit different design-wise as well. Or this one here. So this one is going to list the modules over here on the left and then expand out and show the lessons that way. So there's so much more you can do. For example, you can add in a progress bar for your students. You can add in featured posts, right? There's really so much you can do. Once you're done that, come up here and click save and exit. Then you're going to hit save and next. And now you need to go through all of these options to determine the settings of your course overall. For example, do you want to enable comments or not? Do you want to have different access levels? So this is how we deliver bonuses. So if you purchase level 1, for example, you'll get access to all of the lessons, but we could have another level which gives them access to additional bonuses, additional lessons. You can choose whether to display a progress bar across the bottom of your course. You can add the help desk feature. This is something you definitely want to customize. That's the welcome email that people get when they first join your course. So you want to customize this because it will automatically send out the login page, email, and password. Okay, perfect. And any additional automations that you want to add. So then the next step is just making sure that this is all connected and that everything functions correctly so that when you purchase the product, you get access to this online course and you get the right emails. What's really powerful about this is you're going to be able to automate a lot of your online business and free you up from the day-to-day. So this is actually what I teach inside my program, Passive Profit Accelerator. I will leave a link to that in the description below. That's where I show you everything click by click. So if you need more support with this, definitely check that out. So obviously there's so much more that you can do with Kartra. So make sure that you hit subscribe because I will be sharing more videos on Kartra. So that is how you get started with Kartra in 2023. Don't forget to grab my free roadmap down below and to use that link for the 30-day trial. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions at all about Kartra and what this tool can do for your business, just let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you real soon with another video.